Hi, and welcome back to my channel, Plain Not Jane. I am Plain Not Jane, and you, my friend, have tuned into this week's 7. This week's 7 is a video series highlighting lessons learned and observations made in my life over the last 7 days. And this week's 7 starts now. Number 1. I am very guarded and mistrusting, especially when it comes to my children. I can remember being angry and borderline hysterical when young Mountain had to have a minor surgical procedure and I couldn't go to the operating room with my baby. Like, I was not happy about it. And I just kept thinking, I'm not with my baby. These folks might do something crazy to my son, you know, and I'm not there to protect him. I used to say, and to a degree believe, that I just generally didn't trust or like people. Folks are crazy. People don't mean black children, and especially black boys, any good. And to a degree, those statements are still true. But then I came to a crossroads. I've had a lot of those lately. I came to a crossroads where I had to decide what I really believe. So I prayed about it. I asked God to guide me on a single decision. Instead, He opened my eyes and my heart to a bunch of stuff. Me being mistrusting had nothing to do with people, but had everything to do with my faith. I wasn't not trusting people. I wasn't trusting Him. I wasn't trusting Him to watch over and protect us. I wasn't trusting Him to guide us. I wasn't trusting that what He has planned for us is what is actually best for us. Now, this isn't to say that I'm going to be reckless and careless going forward, because the good book talks about that too. But I now know that I have to exercise my faith in Him more than my faith in my own judgment. Number 2. I am convinced that teenagers exist solely to test the Jesus and the gangster in you. And not just my own teenager. I'm talking about all of them. And every single time that the Jesus and the gangster in me is tested, I just want to call my mama and my daddy, especially my mama, and apologize for being just an awful human being when I was a teenager. Now, I understand that during the teenage years that, you know, they're going through some stuff. However, the smugness, the I know more than adultsness, the world revolves around my buttness, it's more than annoying. But it also explains why some animals eat their young. Not saying I'm gonna boil my teenagers and put them, you know, on a plate. However, I kind of understand a little bit better now. But I do find comfort in the fact that most of us that go through that nasty teenage phase eventually encounter some real unsheltered life experiences, and we come out on the other side more appreciative of our elders, our peers, and our circumstances. Number 3. I will never ever again consume a caffeinated beverage after 6 p.m. This past week, I went to Wednesday night service, and on the way to service, I stopped, picked up a Red Bull, drank it in the car on the way, which is like less than 10 minutes. Went to service, went to choir rehearsal, came home, put the kiddos in the bed, got in the bed, could not fall asleep. Like, I just could not go to sleep. 11 o'clock, I was still up. 3 o'clock, I was still up. But somewhere between 5 a.m. and 6 a.m., I finally fell asleep. At that point, I had been up for 23 hours. I have not had a 23-hour day since I was in college, and I will pull all-nighters during finals week. Like, I'm too old for that stuff. I'm absolutely too old for it. And it wasn't that I didn't want to go to sleep. I wanted to go to sleep so very badly, but I could not because I had that caffeine. so late in the day. But here's another little piece to the puzzle. About 3 hours before I had the Red Bull, I had some grande coffee concoction from Starbucks also. So I had the coffee concoction already going, and then I put the Red Bull on top of that, and that equated to me not going to sleep. Once I fell asleep, I think I maybe slept an hour, and even the next day I still couldn't nap. Like, my sleep pattern was all messed up. Like, it was all messed up. It took me maybe 2 days to get back in order. So after all of that headache, heartache, and lack of sleep, I have decided that I will not drink any caffeinated beverage after 6 p.m. unless it is like some type of emergency and some, you know, some dire circumstances. I just can't do that to myself. Number 4. I'm already looking toward Valentine's Day. Now, Valentine's Day has always been my least favorite holiday for a variety of reasons. But I'm trying to alter my feelings about Valentine's Day. So I'm just planning ahead. This coming Valentine's Day, I think I might do a few little decorations around the house, and I even plan to do some teacher gifts for Valentine's Day. And so I'm going to see if taking these proactive steps will change my feelings about Valentine's Day. I don't know, we'll see. Number 5. There are 2 days until Christmas. Number 6. Never underestimate the power of a good nap. I've talked before about how I'm one of those people that will go until I can't go anymore. And I either shut down and just stop doing whatever I'm trying to do altogether, or I get grumpy. I turn into a grouchy, snappy little gremlin. And it's not that I'm just a meanie or that I'm actually grouchy. I'm just tired, and all I need is a nap. So I have added naps to my self-care arsenal. Now, when I feel myself getting tired, as opposed to pushing and continuing to go, if it's feasible, I stop and I'll just take a nap. I just stop and lay down somewhere. And it actually has helped a whole lot. It has helped diffuse and avoid a lot of arguments. It has also helped me not feel so overwhelmed. So you should never, ever underestimate the power of a good nap. And finally, number 7. I love my Cricut. I really do. I got my Cricut back in February, so I haven't even had it a year yet. And I have so enjoyed this machine. I'm not going to say it's been a perfect relationship. As with all relationships, we've had our ups and our downs. But I have really enjoyed having this cutting machine. I really have. I have a lot more to learn. But as far as hobbies go, it has, for me, it's definitely been worth the money. It's been worth the investment. I will say that I do kind of want to make her. I have the Explore Air 2. I've been kind of eyeballing and make it. It's just too expensive. I'm gonna have to wait till the price come down or something. But I do enjoy having my Cricut. Alright, that's been this week's 7. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give this video a good old thumbs up. And if you didn't, keep on going and don't come back. Also, make sure you click below to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this week's 7 cooking videos, DIY projects, and good old family foolery. So until next time, go where you're celebrated, not just tolerated, and have a happy and safe Christmas. Bye-bye.